Beautiful people, I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. Everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take the resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It's a good idea to have an empty cup. When you are on this channel and you truly want to see what's up, be sure to tell a family friend or a foe you know to come on over and subscribe so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Okay? All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Looks like I caught that one. I thought one went over my shoulder. I caught it, y'all. I caught it. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. 1 second, hon. First card that we have here is the Three of Coins Collective. And so you're in the energy of maybe collaborating with someone. Maybe you're doing some building at this time. Maybe you're investing with someone. Someone could be talking to you. Maybe you're going to a bank or some kind of, financial institution to learn about investment. You could be taking classes on learning how to become a licensed a licensed realtor. Okay, maybe you're interested in real estate, buying homes, flipping homes, buying homes, creating streams of income, rental property. Maybe you're going to a bank, some kind of institution to get investment information. Maybe you're learning about stock. Maybe you're learning about Bitcoin. Okay. You're gathering with energies that will help you increase. Okay. You may have recently come into some kind of inheritance or some kind of unexpected money may have come across your path, come across your way. And so you've decided to invest it, okay? Rather than spend it, or, you say, you know what, I am going to not go shopping this time. I'm going to work on creating some generational wealth. I'm going to work on creating some streams of income. And so I see someone taking some kind of classes, like I said, someone is taking training to become a licensed realtor, okay, or either learning about investments. Maybe you're looking into stock markets, Bitcoin. Maybe you're looking into purchasing a mutual fund, okay. You have so many offers in front of you. You're very excited. You're very passionate. As you see on this card, you hear these two on the side are smiling ear to ear, and they're talking to this person. So this could represent you. And maybe, when you're at the banking facility, you could have maybe two reps talking to you at one time about your finances. And so this money that you have came into, if not now, possibly in the near future. So remain optimistic and make sure you're grounding yourself and making strategic choices and also moving in silence, Spirit is saying, because you could be someone who have not received this large amount of unexpected money, but it's headed your way. But I see when you get this money, you're not going shopping, you're not making any large purchases, you're going straight to maybe seek legal advice on how to invest. And then I see someone going into a financial institution, learning different ways to get a return on what they have, okay? And someone is interested in real estate as well. And so you may be splitting, this money up into portions, some into real estate, some, you're doing Bitcoin over here and, a couple of mutual funds here, setting up a retirement fund, just different things. You could also be putting money away maybe for your grandchildren or for your children, or just money away for a rainy day as well. And so I see you dividing, and really utilizing more than one institution, okay? Not just putting all your money in one place, which is very smart. Congratulations, okay? The next card that we have here is the Four of Swords, okay? So this money will allow you to rest. This money will allow you to not be stressed and worried and weary about how you're going to get by or pay your bills. This money, when it comes in, if you have not received it yet, because I'm picking up on someone who has received this money, and there's also someone who's going to receive a lump sum of money, okay? This can be an inheritance. This can be a lottery win, okay? This could be a lawsuit pending that you've been waiting for. But it's going to allow you to get some rest. It's going to allow you to be able to Just breathe, take a deep breath. Spirit is saying, when it comes to how you're going to survive, how you're going to pay for this, pay for that. Okay. And so that's why I'm picking up that you're being very wise. You're not, going to cash a check and making large purchases right away. You're like, no, how can I invest this? And how can I make it last so that this money will last me for the long haul? Okay. And so you could be maybe looking up things on the internet, okay, even though you are getting information, in the physical from, representatives, maybe at this financial institution, maybe you're online registering for to take real estate courses or learn about housing, learn about how to flip homes. I see you doing a lot of research, okay? The next card we have here is the Queen of Cups. And so, male or female, you desire to live a life of royalty, a life of abundance and prosperity. Gender is fluid in tarot. And so, that's just what this money is going to allow. It's going to allow you to relax and not be stressed and overwhelmed. It's going to give you a leg up in life. And it's also going to change your world for you, okay? The next card we have here is the World card. And so, Spirit is saying you're going to have to move different. You're going to have to be wise. You're going to have to be private when it comes to your business plans and your finances. No one should be on your shoulder when you're handling your business. That's for someone watching. The Spirit is saying no one should be on your shoulder when you're handling your business. So I guess Spirit is conveying, like, if you're going to the bank or you're going to maybe speak with your accountant, to not have people with you. Be very private and move in silence. Yes, people will see this wealth. Yes, people will know that you have came into some money, but they do not need to know the amount, and nor do they need to know about your investment plans. Keep your business to yourself. So what, they see a new car? So what, they see a new house? It is none of their business what you paid for it. And once again, Spirit is saying no one needs to be on your shoulder when you're handling business. So yeah, you don't need the pocket watchers going with you to the bank, going with you to talk to the accountant, going with you to maybe close out a deal on a property, etc. You're going to have to, if you want to partner with a business partner, that's fine. But Spirit is saying there is someone around you, and you may know who this is, who is a pocket watcher, very nosy, very chatty patty. They like to gossip as well. And for you to just keep everyone out of your business, okay? You're going to have to move different, okay? I'm picking up somebody might even have to hire security. Oh, wow. Because people become very jealous when you're living a lifestyle that they wish that they lived, okay? Do not have survivor's remorse, Spirit is saying. This is your blessing. This is your favor. This is your opportunity. You do not owe anyone anything. Do not have survivor's remorse. This is going to really change your world. It looks like they're getting on a plane, okay? It looks like this person is being greeted, okay? You may be someone who wants to buy a plane. You may even have your own private, your own plane and a pilot that you have for hire, okay? It's going to change your life and change your world. Therefore, it's going to change your environment, places that you go, people you hang around, okay? Maybe you're someone who used to hang in the hood and get up every day and maybe smoke a spliff and sit on the porch with cutting in them. And this right here, when this comes in, it's going to change your life. You're not going to be able to sit in the hood and smoke a spliff. You're going to have to, go and handle your business and maybe go on the yacht and sell the seas. Okay, that is the message. That is not me talking. That is the message. This is really going to change your life. So much so you will feel like you are a star, because you are a star. It was written in the stars for you to receive this money, however you receive it. Once again, Spirit is saying do not have survivor's remorse. It's coming out of nowhere. It is a blessing. It is your favor. It is your opportunity. It is yours. And you cannot spend your life trying to save everyone. That is for somebody. You cannot spend your life trying to save everyone. You write one check, then the next person want to check. Then they come back for more and more and more. You've heard the stories where people end up depleted, of what they have because they stretch themselves too thin, or they allow too many people to be involved in their business, what they have, what they're doing. Too many people in your ear. Spirit is saying do not allow people to offer you ideas of investment. They shouldn't be offering you because they shouldn't know how much you have. Even if they know that you're receiving it, no one should know what the amount is. It is no one's business. And Spirit is also saying, do not leave any of your business papers, your mail, do not leave any of your documents lying around your home. If you're someone who has company or you're inviting people over, be mindful when it comes to important documentation. This is for somebody. Somebody has a klepto or something around them. Somebody has some sticky fingers around them. Be mindful of leaving important documents out on your dining room table, on your nightstand, in your glove compartment, in your car. Get into the habit of all important documents are stored and put away in one area that you choose as fit. Somebody got a klepto around them. Somebody likes to snoop. And that's why this is being reiterated so much. Because people become jealous when they see you have something that they want. You know, the person who you assume to be maybe the closest to you, your best friend, a relative, you know, your mother, your father, uncle, cousin, doesn't matter. You go way back, sandbox. You know, people will turn on you when it comes to money, when it comes to cash. People will turn on you, and they will risk it all for a couple of dollars just to take away from you what you have, just to not see you with what you have. Be mindful and be careful. Be very strategic and private. And do not have any conversations about your plans with any of your family or friends. That is the message. With any of your family or friends, it is none of their business how much you're investing here or what you're doing. It's none of their business. They may see you, you own those 4 or 5 houses, but it's none of their business what you paid for it or what your plans are. They'll see it when they see it. But I'm picking up that you're going to have to like relocate and isolate yourself and be around people who have something to lose. That's the message. Be around people who have something to lose, people whom you can trust, because somebody has a klepto around them who will take anything that is not nailed down. The next card I have here is the Six of Swords. So you'll be moving forward to calmer waters in your life where you can relax, where you can rejuvenate, where you can take that vacation, where you can spend time with who you love, who you care about, maybe even build a family. You may choose to do that. You may choose to get married. You may choose to start a family. And this may create a lot of envy as well. They came to a lot of money and got married and they don't come see us no more. No, because you're always asking for something. Straight up. The next card we have here is the Hangman. Okay, there are going to be people who are going to be angry and distraught because you no longer deal with them, okay? It's going to be some jealousy in the air because of this abundance, because of this prosperity. There's going to be some jealousy. People are going to be pondering and drooling and daydreaming and wishing and hoping and possibly plotting and strategizing about how to get to your coins. But this is your time to shine. This is your favor, your blessing, your opportunity, your moment. It was written in the stars for you to receive this. Have no survivor's remorse. You do not owe anyone anything. Spirit is saying, do not feel guilty and allow people to allure you or intrigue you to make decisions that will make you backpedal or take major losses that will be hard for you to recuperate from. Be mindful and careful with new friends. It's okay to make new friends, but be careful with having too many new friends. Okay, if they haven't been there and all of a sudden they want to be there and kiki with you, be mindful because this abundance is going to change your life. Later.